How you doing? I'm Rob. This is a vertical platform lift. If you have one of these and it's not working, we'll show you a couple things you can look at, and that way maybe you can do some quick fixes and get it back up and running. Okay? You want to come on up. This is your upper gate. This is going to be your main control center. Okay? Very important. It will not work without your key. It has to have a key in the control, and then it has to be turned on. You'll know it's turned on because the key will be horizontal and you won't be able to pull the key out. So first thing, you want to use it, put the key into the key switch, turn it on. If you're not sure, like I said, try to pull it out. If it doesn't pull out, it's good to go. Then hit your down button or your up button. See if it works. Okay? If it does not work, we can go on to something else. Now, these are very safe. This gate opens only when the lift is all the way at the very top. But if you're trying to operate this and the gate is open, it will not work. See? So, make sure that the gate is fully closed and do not pull on the gate while you're hitting the down button, otherwise it will stop working. If those don't work, come on in here. This is probably the bigger culprit. Okay? This right here, this red button, says push to stop. A lot of times people hit that by accident. It's a safety button. That way, in case there's a problem with the lift, you can hit that button and no matter what, it will stop the unit. But sometimes quarters are tight and you're moving in and out, and somebody might bump into it, it'll stop and it will not work. So we're going to go ahead and shut this up as an example. So this key is in, key is on, cannot pull it out. The gate is closed, it still does not work. Okay, so I'm going to pull this knob and then we're going to test it. All right, watch, I'll show you as an example. You push that in, automatically stop. That's called a safety pan. Now it's meant to have some play like that. Okay, and the reason why is if there's anything underneath the platform, when it comes down, this safety pan compresses, and what it'll do is it'll stop the unit and it will not go down any farther. So make sure that this area here is clear from all obstructions, because it can hit the safety pan and stop it. That being said, if there was something under, like a beach ball or a chair or something like that, and you pull the chair out and it still doesn't work, take the pan and give it a little wiggle and make sure that it's settled again. Now in this scenario, the cord is actually neatly behind the deck that we built. So it does not have a chance of being pulled and disconnected. But these basically plug in, kind of like a vacuum cleaner or a blender, into an outside wall socket. And that's always the first thing to look. If you've gone through everything else, there's no obstructions, the push button is pulled, the keys are in, the keys are turned on, and the gate is closed and it's still not working, check to make sure it's plugged in, and check to make sure that the plug has power. The last thing to do is to come over here in your tower. Okay, now this right here, this little lever, this little flip-flop, okay, houses a circuit breaker. Since this is an outdoor unit, all things that go outside that run off electric have to be water resistant, and they have to have circuit breakers on them. As you can see, there's a 1.5 right there. That means the 15 amp circuit breaker. So if something were to mechanically go wrong with it, or it felt an obstruction or something underneath here, it could stop working, even if it has power coming inside the unit. If that's the case, this little white button right here would push out. It just pop out a little bit. So just check and push that and make sure that that's in all the way. If none of those do anything for you and it still does not work, give us a call. We'll come on out and take a look at it, okay? Thanks. Have a great day.